Hi everybody, Delta Prime here. You're watching Delta Prime Reviews. So, last time we looked at Transformers United, Voyager Class, Prime Universe, Thundertron. Today we're going to be looking at a figure that's about 3 to 4 years old now, and that is Kingdom Megatron. Now, I meant to do him right after I did my Optimus Primals, but that honestly never happened, and so now we're going to do him. And looking at him, he's a great figure, he's a leader class, and he's great looking all around, except the backpack's kind of chunky, but that's kind of a Beast Wars Megatron thing, so I'm not really going to pay much attention to that. He doesn't come with accessories, so his tail can't detach or anything, which is a shame. It's a great figure, great rendition of Beast Wars Megatron. Beast Wars Megatron has always been one of my favorite Megatrons, mainly because David K voices him. He always threw in that iconic yes to his little phrases, so I always thought that was pretty funny. Even now, rewatching Beast Wars, I still find that iconic yes to be hilarious. Alright. So, getting to posability, head can look up that much, head can look down barely. Head can look back even further due to transformation joint. Hips are kind of loose, as you just discovered. There is rotation at the shoulder. You know what? There's an in and out hinge right below the shoulder. Swivel here. Jaw does open pretty wide. Same articulation on the side. The fist has added hinge, which I don't know why. Hips, as you can see, are very functioning. He does have a waist swivel. Oh yeah, his little claw can claw. Yeah, sure, claw. His claw can claw. We'll go with that. Swivel, hinges. Basic articulation for a Kingdom figure, pretty much. Basic War for Cybertron trilogy articulation, we'll say. So, let's get straight into transformation, because, believe it or not, I don't want to fill this guy's too long, because his hips are a pain, as you have seen. So, first thing I like to do is kind of pull that back. And that will allow you, here, if you kind of pull that back a little bit, that will allow you to fold the head in like that. Now he's headless and can hardly stand. As you do that, his body has a tendency to detach from the waist. It's just not a very secure connection. Don't worry about it. It won't break. It's just not very secure. Next up, I like to do to get out of this way, and this worries me because the hinges and the crotch plate are incredibly tight. Yeah. So pull that out of the way. And that worries me a lot. And next, just fold them so they look like he's trying to give birth, pretty much. Hey, come in. Oh, boy. Over here, rotate the T-Rex head and just line it up like that. Tail. Ooh, the tail's a lot of steps, so keep this in mind. Rotate this end so that the green is like this. Try not to let him fall over so much. I'm going to close this up like that. And then you're going to flex with these panels until these pegs right here peg into here and here respectively. You can hardly see that bit. And this is really hard to do, so I'm sorry if I get this off camera. It's actually probably easier if I do get off camera. It doesn't peg in very easily because this plastic piece is made out of some very flimsy plastic. But once you get it pegged in, rotate the arm just like that. So that this end is now pointing up. And now, you want to pull this up like that. And you just want to get these stuff out of the way. Oh, here, okay. Pull up, rotate, get this stuff out of the way. This piece is on a spring hinge, so it will automatically pull back because that's what it's supposed to do. Put that right here. Next, you see that white part there? This peg right here, flex with it. Until it pegs in. And it's a very loud snap, so you're able to hear that little problem. So you're now going to flip the figure over like this. Bear with me, he's pretty big in T-Rex mode, so it's going to be hard to get him all on camera. Next, collapse these panels like so. So you got his belly. This panel comes off very easily. It's just on a friction joint. We'll fold that down. And it should look like this. Sorry if this is not getting on camera. I will not redo this because it's just a pain to do. So I'm just trying to show it the best I can. There are pegs right here and here. Peg holes, I'm sorry. That'll peg into here and here. Next, unpeg these and flip them down like that. Do the same over here. This will allow you to line that up like so. The same over here. Like I said, it'll unpeg. This side always unpegs more than the other side. No clue why. It just does. And it doesn't like to tab in the greatest. Bring the arms down. Situate the legs so that he can stand. And here you have Beast Wars Megatron in his T-Rex mode. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a great figure, but as you saw, the transformation is very futzy. I find it to be an excellent rendition, and once all is said and done, it looks great in T-Rex mode. The only problem is certain parts do not like to stick together. And it's not that big a deal. But when you see panels just popping up like this, it kind of messes with the look of it. Now, don't get me wrong, like I say it's an excellent figure, and should you get it, absolutely. If you want a Beast Wars Megatron in your collection, I would absolutely get it, but be careful. One thing, and one thing only. Two things, actually. The hips will be incredibly loose, and the crotch joints that brings the crotch plates together are incredibly tight when you separate them. So be wary. I think that might break. Should you get this figure? Like I said, absolutely. Great figure. I actually love him in my collection. Don't like to transform him often, but he's great in my collection. So, I have been Delta Prime, asking you to like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe hit that notification bell if you feel like doing so. And I'll see you in the next video review. Bye-bye.